approaching, or is that usually in December? Okay. Yeah, I'm just working on my own little project. Is there anything I can help you with? You are working on a project, okay. What is the project that you're working on? Oh, you have to interview somebody. Okay. Yeah, I could totally help with that. Is this like kind of a formal interview? You just have to ask questions, okay? How many questions are you asking? 25, okay. Is this just a get to know you type thing? Okay. I would love to help you with that. Am I asking you these questions, or are you going to ask me? Okay. Okay, well, I will definitely try to help as much as I can. I'm not entirely great at remembering things about me, but do you have a list? Okay, thanks. Let me just grab that from you. Okay, 25 things about you. Okay, well, I see you have some questions listed here. I'll just run through them, I guess, if you're ready. So I will list the question that I'm on and my answer, okay? So, oh wow, okay. You're gonna learn a lot about me. Okay, so first, favorite subject in high school. Well, I did not like high school, but my favorite subject was art class. I don't know if you guessed that, but yes, definitely art class. Specifically when we did ceramics. Okay, favorite song at the moment. Okay, so my most played song probably in the past 2 weeks has been, I hope I'm pronouncing his name right, but Mickey Mart's Spanish cover of Tattoo. So it just goes hard. I don't know. Anyway, question 3. Favorite book. Okay, I'm really excited about this one because my favorite book series was Hush Hush. So amazing. If you have not read it, the series, I can't remember how many books there is, maybe 5, but amazing. It's about fallen angels, so absolutely 10 out of 10 would recommend. Okay, number 4, fave color. Okay, I love green, specifically forest green or sage green. Number 5, favorite animal, raccoon. Number 6, favorite TV shows. Okay, I've been rewatching old TV shows because I just can't find one that brings me as much joy as what these did, but I would say Vampire Diaries. I'm rewatching Dexter. I loved The 100, and I am actually just getting into Lost. So I remember when my parents watched that. So, okay, number 7. How tall are you? Okay, I am 5'11". So, alrighty. Number 8. How many tattoos do you have? I have 2. I have this tattoo on my wrist, which was kind of like it's a memento of my dog that passed away. And then I have a dagger on my leg, and that was for a D&D campaign that I was in. I was a rogue assassin, so I kind of just drew up a dagger that I was envisioning my character of having having, and I got that tattooed on me. So, okay, number 9. What is your zodiac sign? I am a Virgo. So, number 10. When I was little, what did I think I would be? Or what did I want to be? I wanted to be a detective. So, yeah. I was always interested in like true crime, and I always wanted to be a detective, but went a completely different route. So, number 11. What is something I do differently? I guess, the question is, what is something I do differently from other people? Okay. I've been told that I open things wrong. So, I don't have anything that I can open right now, but like jars or bottles or anything, with like a screw top, I've been told that I do it incorrectly. And I guess, I'm just gonna imagine that I'm doing it, but I guess I would hold it and then I like grab it with my thumb, and then I like put my fingers over my thumb, and I'm twisting it off. Apparently that's wrong. I don't know. So let me know if you guys do it the same way, or if I don't open things correctly. Okay, number 12. Most dangerous situation I've ever been in. I like these questions, okay? There's been a few, actually. Most imminent danger I had been in probably was when I had been bucked off of a horse. So I was horseback riding. This was whenever I was like really little. I was with my mom, and I was on the back, kind of just like holding on to my mom on this horse, and the horse stepped in a hornet's nest, and or maybe it was yellow jackets, or unless those are the same things, I don't know. Immediately they started just like pouring out of this nest, stinging the horse. The horse's name was Quincy, by the way. And Quincy started kind of like prancing around, just trying to get the bees off of him. But in him doing so, I was slipping further and further off of him, to the point where I was like holding onto his tail, because again, I was really little. I was a little girl, and I couldn't like touch the ground from being on top of this horse. And he was amazing, because in his like this chaos and like frantic attempts to get these bees off of him, he never managed to kick me. I kind of just was holding on for dear life on his poor tail until I just like slid down and plopped on the floor. Or plopped on the ground. So I wasn't necessarily bucked off, but I was like kind of tossed around and then landed directly like behind his back legs. Thankfully he was absolutely amazing, and he didn't trample me or anything. The bees actually did way more damage than what he even did. So I think that would be the most dangerous situation, just because it could have turned out entirely different. Okay, that was very long-winded. I'm sorry about that. Okay, number 13. Coffee or energy drinks? Coffee, definitely. I cannot function without coffee in the morning. Absolutely love coffee. Number 14. Woods or beach? And is this in the context of living or vacation? Living, okay. I would say woods, 100%. I grew up in the country. I love the woods. Vacationing at a beach, though, is pretty nice, so I can't knock that. But living, do as a job. Oh, what jobs have you had? Okay. In high school, I used to work at a Pizza Hut. I was a crew member, which meant that I did all kinds of things, but mainly worked the register. Hated it. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie there. Absolutely hated it. Then in college, I was a TA. This was specifically a job just because of COVID times. What I did was I linked two classrooms together by Zoom. So one class was in person, the other class was remote. That way it was like breaking up classes, so not as many people were in one room, and that just linked both classrooms. So that's what I did in college. And then I worked as a support technician. I was mainly setting up equipment in a new hospital. So this was before anybody was there, before patients, nurses, doctors. It had just been built, so I was installing computer equipment. And then I went to fully remote and worked as a support engineer, and supported Outlook. So now I work a hybrid schedule, which is I love, and I work as a tier 1 support technician, so I take tickets. Okay, number 17, something thrilling that I have done. I guess my most memorable one would be when I went on vacation with one of my best friends, and we took turns reeling in a shark. So we went shark fishing. We released it, but we were taking turns reeling it in once we had caught it because it was so strong I could not do it by myself. So that was pretty thrilling. I had never done anything like that, never even been close to a shark before, but it was really fun. Number 18, biggest pet peeve. I would say my biggest pet peeve would probably be if somebody leaves cabinets open or like drawers. I don't know. I just need things to be closed that are meant to be closed. Number 19. What do you collect? So in the past, I was collecting like hoodies from each state that I visited. I haven't really been doing that as much anymore, but now I have all of these hoodies from different states. Other than that, I guess now I really love mugs, and just small things, I guess, things that aren't meant to be small that have been turned, like miniatures. I love miniatures. Okay, 20. Favorite holiday would be Halloween. I love spookiness. 21. Some of your favorite YouTubers. Okay. Keeping on the spookiness theme, I have recently been watching Hannah the Horrible. She goes over a lot of like conspiracy theories and like internet mysteries. I love that kind of stuff. I watch Special Ed and IGP a lot, who do a lot of like horror game playthroughs. And then for ASMR, I really like Sarah Lavender. So those are just a few of the YouTubers that I watch. 22. Do I believe in aliens? I think I do. I think it would be odd if we were the only living beings in the 3. Do I prefer morning or nights? Nights. I am not a morning person. I only wake up early when I have to work. 24. Something I find fascinating would be deja vu. I think that is not talked about very often. I mean, it's crazy to me that we get glimpses into the future. That's crazy. Like, deja vu is so interesting to me, and I've had so much deja vu in my life. I once had a dream about my brother breaking his arm, and the very next day it happened the exact same way that I dreamt it, and then I felt really bad that I possibly could have helped avoid that, and I just forgot that I had dreamt that. So I find deja vu very interesting. Okay, last question. 25. Where do you want to be in the future? Well, I think I really want to live closer to my family, and I want to go back to the country. I don't like living in town. I don't like having super close neighbors. I really miss the privacy and peacefulness of the country. So I would love to go back. So that's where I hope that I am in the near future, hopefully. But okay, that was all of the questions that you had. Yep. So I will give this back to you. Please let me know if you have any of these answers yourself. I would love to know more about you as well. So I hope this helped you learn a little bit more about me and also with your project. Let me know if I can help with anything else, okay? But for now, I am going to say